Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be trying out some new makeup. I'm so excited for this. I have so many good bits to be trying out today. So without further ado, let's get started. I've actually invested in a new camera and I'm not entirely sure what I think of the settings yet, so I'm still experimenting with it a little bit. This is my first video on my new camera. I'm so excited. So do let me know what you think of it in the comments. So I've got some really cool products that I'm excited to try today. We've got the new Sky High coloured mascara. We've got the new Slick Click by NYX. I'm so excited. We've got some different setting powders, all sorts of different bits. But we're going to start off with the Collection Primer. So this is from the Power Collection and it's the Power Hold Gripping Gel Primer, and I'm really excited to give it a go. So we're just gonna get some of this onto my hand. It feels very, I know it's going to be a sticky and a tacky one, but it feels very sticky and very gooey. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the NYX Honeydew Me Up one, a mixture between that and of course the e.l.f. one. So we've got a bit of a dupe here, I think, and I'm going to stick this straight onto my face. I'm going to see how sticky it really is. I've done like this kind of test with a few different ones, but I'm excited to try this one as well. Oh, it feels like it sets quite quickly, so it's kind of like sinking into my skin quite quickly, which is good that you don't have to wait ages, but I feel like then you've got to move a little bit faster with it. For my foundation, I'm just going to use my IRL by Revolution, because I do have a few different foundations to try, but I'm not going to do in this video because I've got so many different things to try in this video that I'd rather save all the time in the video for that. I do have different foundations that I want to try, but I'm going to leave them for different videos. So we're just going to use my IRL, which is my ultimate favourite. So this, I'm pretty sure, is now set. Oh, it feels very sticky. Let's do a bit of a sticky test. Let's try a brush. It's actually quite a big brush, so let's try and see if it sticks. Okay, that is pretty impressive. It's definitely a tacky primer. We are now going to apply my foundation. Like I said, we're going to use the IRL by Revolution. This one now is honestly like so empty. I'm having to like scrape out of the bottle to try and get any product onto my hand. Revolution very, very kindly sent me a couple of new ones now because I have gone through five of these now because they are just that good. I don't think there's any other foundations that I've ever, well, I know for a fact there's no other foundations I've ever used this much of, but I just keep going back to it. I think it's because it really is like an in real life filter for your face. It just looks absolutely incredible. So I'm just putting some of this all around my face and then we're going to blend it. So I'm just blending this in. I'm using a buffing brush from Real Techniques. I don't actually have a mirror in front of me at all today, so this is all just guesswork right now. I just love the way that this just blends so seamlessly into my skin and it just gives such good coverage as well. So now my foundation is on and blended. We've got a brand new concealer. This literally launched a couple of days ago. It is the Be Perfect Full Impact Complete Coverage Concealer. It's got a soft matte finish and it's infused with niacinamide. So I've actually got 3 different shades here because they were kindly sent over in PR. Although I've got no obligation to say anything about them. If I like them, if I don't like them or anything. So we're going to give our honest opinion right now and I'm really excited to try them out. So I'm going to swatch all 3 shades to try and work out which is best for me. So we've got M1, L3 and L5 and they look quite similar on the packaging. Like if you look on them there, they do look quite similar. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like. So we're going to go in with L3 first because I believe this is the lightest out of them all. Could be wrong. But this, ooh, it looks really, really classy, just the packaging. But I'll be honest, this looks so light. This looks way too light for me. Okay, this is what the first one looks like. So that is L3. We've got L5 next. I'm not going to lie, that one looks even lighter. Like, that looks so light in the packaging. Okay, when we actually open it up, it doesn't look as light. I'll be honest, I don't think there's much of a difference between those 2 shades. I do think that bottom one there is lighter. Okay, let's have a look at M1. I feel like M1's going to be the one. But this is a soft matte concealer with intense pigment, provides complete full coverage, crease proof, long wearing, smooths and blurs, and obviously it's infused with niacinamide. Okay, that literally looks just as bright as the other ones do. Let's see what it's like. Okay, this shade actually looks better when I put it onto my hand. That is what that one looks like, so it does look better. That's one that I'm going to go for, definitely, is that bottom one. And this is it M1, did I say? Yeah, this is M1. It's Peter approved, cruelty free, obviously. That's what the doe foot looks like, and I really like that applicator. I think it's really nice. Let's get my mirror out so I can actually see what I'm doing with this one. And apply some there. I really like how creamy it feels. It does feel nice formula. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit up here and a little bit up here because my under eyes have been so dark recently. Like, it's actually ridiculous how dark and puffy they've been at the moment. And then I'm going to use this brush here just to kind of like tap it in. Normally I'd either use this to kind of like tap it in or a buffing brush to kind of blend it in. I'm going to see how it goes with this one first. Do you know what? That is really nice. That definitely has good coverage. Let's blend the rest of it in. I love that down my nose. That really gives a really nice highlighted kind of look there. I love that. And then same thing on this under eye here. This is now how it looks. You can still see the puffiness under my eyes, but that isn't going to be fixed by makeup. I really like that. I think that looks really nice. I really like it. Okay, now we're going to move on to bronzer. So for my bronzer, I decided to treat myself something I would not normally buy. So I decided to buy the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks bronzer. This is definitely out of my budget for like an everyday makeup look. I got it in the shade Mocha 03, and like I said, I wouldn't normally spend this kind of money on a makeup product, but I thought, do you know what, treat yourself. I'd just been paid, I'd worked really hard that month, so I thought I would buy it, and this is what it looks like. Really excited to give this a go. I'm not sure 100% on the shade, but it looked quite nice when I swatched it in the store. I want to see, out of interest, how much product you get in here. I always get so much hate for doing this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did think it was going to be more than that for the amount of money you pay. I think I paid like £25 for that. I did think it was going to be more than that, but let's see how it goes. Some of these products you only need a tiny bit. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to use as much, but we will see. Get my mirror out. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. Oh, I like the formula. It feels nice and creamy. Bit there, and I'm going to use some on my forehead there and there. A little bit on either side of my nose because why not? Okay, applied it. Now let's blend it out. It seemed to apply really nicely. Some cream products seem to like be so harsh on the skin, and you pull off your foundation and every product's underneath while you're applying. Let's see. Okay, it takes a little bit of buffing. That looks quite nice. I think I got the right shade. I don't feel like it's one of those products where a little bit goes a really long way, but it is a really nice product. So I'm going to apply a little bit more, I think, to my forehead because I wasn't sure how far it'd go. Okay. Apply a little bit more up here as well because why not? Okay, let's blend this out. For the actual formula on the product, I do really like. I think it's blending in really nicely. Looks really nice on the skin. It's just melting into that foundation really well. And some bronzers or like contours you get can look really obvious because you can just see that big line, whereas this one is blending really nicely that you can't see that. Okay, I like that. I think that looks really nice. That's really nice. That's bronzed the face up very well. So now it's time to move on to my blush. The blush that we're going to be trying today is from Barry M, and it's a cheek and lip tint. It's got Aronia Berry, vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in. So I've just squeezed them out onto my hand. The shade looks really nice. I'm just tapping some into my brush. That is so nice. That looks really nice. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to blend our nose contour. That'll be fine. But that is such a pretty blush. It's blending out so easily. It's quite glowy, which I wasn't expecting, but it does have some skincare benefits in there, so that might be why it's more glowy. But that is so nice. A little bit definitely goes a long way with this blush. You don't need a lot at all. Very pretty shade. What shade did I buy this in? I got this in Peach Glow, which to be fair, it does kind of give Peach Glow vibes. I feel like I should have been a bit more tan for this video. I was going to tan last night. Got into bed, was about to go to sleep, and I thought, oh, I was going to tan. I thought, you know what? It's a letting me problem. Okay, that is so pretty. That's really helps give a bit more structure to my face. That is so pretty. I really like that. Now we're going to move on. And I think I'm going to do my under eyes because I've got a new setting powder. It's from the Beauty Crop and it's called Vitamin Babe Setting Powder. I got this in Fair 1. I'm really excited to give this a go because I haven't tried that many things from Beauty Crop. Like, I've tried their primers. I think I've tried their highlight, but I haven't tried that much from them. But everything I've tried so far I've really liked. Ooh, it comes with a little powder puff. I love that. So when we open it up, that's what it looks like. It comes with a little powder puff. And then, how do I actually get into this? Oh, it's like a sticker. Oh, okay. I quite like the design of this because it's got a little cap that you lift up so you can get to the product, and then it keeps it nice and clean. I was talking about in one of my previous videos how so many times I love a powder, like a setting powder, but it gets so messy so easily. But these kind of designs I'm here for. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to use the powder puff it comes with. Oh, it's got a bit of plastic on it. So let's get some of this out onto that powder puff there. I'm just going to tap a little bit onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to do it under my under eyes first. That's the most important part for me. Oh, I like that. That is really nice. I don't really like the powder puff, to be fair. I don't like that at all because it's circular and I don't feel like it really does the job for me. I need a triangular one to like get under your eye and in the right spots. But it's still handy and it's nice that it fits in there, so then if you're travelling with it you don't have to take a separate powder puff, which can get lost or like mucky, or you know, can get bacteria and whatever on it. So I do like the idea of it. I just prefer it if it was a different shape because I feel like it's easier to work with. But the actual powder itself, really nice. I really like that. Okay, let's do some down the centre of my nose. And I'm just going to do a little bit on my forehead as well. I really like that powder. I think that's really nice. For my eyeshadow, I don't want to do anything like extra or anything too special. But we're going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Tokyo palette. This looks so nice. This is what it looks like, and I've not had a chance to play with it yet, so I thought, why not give it a go today? So I've just used that Be Perfect concealer as an eye primer. It did a really good job. I do really like that. Now I'm thinking of going in with some of these light shades. So I think I'm going to go in with this orange first. It looks really, really pretty. Okay, I've just tapped into that and it looks so pigmented. I'm so excited to give this a go. I'm just like feeling pastel vibes at the moment. Oh, wow. That is so bright. That is so nice, and that is blending out like an absolute dream. Okay, I'm actually blown away by this. I'm gonna go with the pink next, which is next to it. Oh, that is such a pretty pastel pink. This is called Cherry Blossom and it's so pretty. It's blending in really, really well with that orange. I like that, I do. I felt that orange is definitely more pigmented than pink is, but it's still really, really pretty. I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye, the orange through the centre, and then blending it out. I'm just using one of the Morphe bamboo brushes at the moment. Let's have a look what it's called. This is the... oh, it's not even got a name. But it's really nice. It's so fluffy and it's great for blending. It's one of those brushes that I feel like you could just use for most things. You can use to apply, to blend, to pack. It's so good. And I'm just blending that pink out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the yellow. It's called, do I use Neon or Shrine? I think I'm just going to tap into both of them and use a bit of both, because Shrine's quite a nice bright one, but Neon's a really pretty pastel. Oh, that is so pretty. So I tapped into both of those and this is what it's looking like. So pretty. I am so excited to try the mascara, because my favourite mascara is the Maybelline one. So this is the mascara we're trying today. And it's the Sky High Maybelline mascara, but in burgundy. Like I said, that's one of my favourite mascaras, but right now, they've just released the burgundy version. They've released a few colours, but this is the one that I really wanted to try. Haven't curled my lashes, I've done nothing to them. I just want to see how good it is on its own. A lot of people come at me and they're like, oh, you should have curled your lashes, it'll look so much better. And it's like, well, no, because that's not the product doing that on its own, if that makes sense. It's not doing it just from what the product does. Okay, that is giving length. Let's have a play. That is definitely giving. Like, look at that. Let's just zoom in a little bit more. That's pretty good. I like that. I definitely need to separate my lash a little bit more. But I like it. Let's just take a second to look at the difference that has made on my lashes. Like, the difference there is insane. I'm not sure how the lighting is. It feels like it's washed out a little bit, but the difference on that eye to that eye is just crazy. It's so good. I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye. Then we're going to do the lip because I'm really excited to try this new NYX product. It's basically the fat oil, but in a stick, and I'm so excited to give it a go. But I really like this. I was worried with the burgundy that it'd be too intense, but it's not. It's a nice, like, hint of burgundy in there. So this is now how it looks. I'm just going to zoom you guys out a little bit again. And now we're going to go in with the NYX Slick Click Fat Oil. I am so excited to try this. So I love their original fat oils, but this is in a stick. And I've gone for the shade No Filter Needed. This looks so nice. So you just click it at the bottom to get some of the product out. I'm just going to go a few times to get a bit out. There we go. I'm not going to put any lip liner or anything on. I just want to try it on its own. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be glossy like the other. I know it's supposed to be like the other, but I wasn't expecting it to be anywhere near like the other one in the gloss factor because it looks quite matte. But oh my days, look at that. Okay, that is like glittery as well. It's so pretty. That is so pretty. I really like that. The only problem I do find with it is I feel like it's quite messy and it's kind of... Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit messy. It kind of looks a bit melted now and there. But the actual product itself is really nice. I feel it's really easy to apply. Really pretty. I really like it. I do think it's a more pigmented version of the original ones, which they did say it was going to be a more intense version of the originals, but it's really nice. Can't put my finger on what it smells of, but it smells really good too. So that is it. That's my full face of first impressions again. I love filming these videos. I love finding new products to try, and I just love trying new things out. It's like one of my favourite things to do. So thank you so much for watching if you are still here. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment, and don't forget to subscribe as well because it means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!